Hi everybody, I just realised that I still had my sound settings down, so now I feel even more silly than I did yesterday when I recorded this entire video with no sound. If you scroll down to the post below this one, you will see that there was I did an entire video for you, and nobody could hear me. So if anybody's there at the moment, if anybody does happen to jump on, perhaps you could let me know that you can hear me this time. Anyway, so what I'm planning on doing today is just sharing a process with you that's worked for me recently in terms of just helping me gain a little bit of clarity and direction. So firstly, just a little bit of context. I have recently set my students in the studio, my kids across the studio. Hey Jeremy, how are you? Thank you. Oh my God, I'm so glad you can hear me today. That's fantastic. Excuse me. So yeah, recently I've set my students my kids in the studio a 30-day challenge, and I do this every year. Sometimes twice a year, and it's amazing how they all get excited and get on board with that, and they really commit to playing the piano every single day for 30 days. And I'm always absolutely amazed because some of these kids are 6 years old and they come in and they have their 30-day challenge completed for me. So it's just absolutely incredible how extrinsic rewards can motivate some children. In fact, some kids this year have completed a second one, and I've promised them that they will receive a second prize at our upcoming piano party. So they're very excited about that. And then I had one child a couple of weeks ago ask me if they could complete a third one, and I'm still thinking about that one because that might send me broke. So it's just so exciting to see the increase in enthusiasm and skills. So they come in here and they can play just so amazingly beautifully as well, because they've put so much work in over the course of the 30 days. So recently I set my adults in the studio a challenge, and it was a 44-day challenge for the adult students. And if you'd like to know why I chose 44 days, I'm going to post the blog in the comments below, so you'll be able to see exactly why I chose 44 days. Some of you might already know and be able to guess. If so, yeah, welcome to pop it in the comments. Let me know if you do know why I've chosen 44 days. So anyway, as a result of this little process, I've decided to join in with my adult student 44-day challenge. And I haven't joined in before, I'm going to confess. I've been expecting all my students to play the piano for every day for this length of time, and I've never joined in. So as a result of going through this little process that I'm going to go through on the board with you now, I was able to determine a couple of things and then come to that decision to actually join in. So the process is really simple. It's really about just going through different areas of your life and then rating them out of a score of 1 to 10, just to see how you're feeling about them, how you're going in that particular area. And whenever I've done this exercise, invariably something bubbles up to the surface that I haven't noticed, I haven't really realised, hasn't been within my conscious realm, I suppose. And so I find it really valuable, and I wanted to share it with you. So the first area that we look at is family. How are we going with our connecting in with our family, our loved ones, our immediate family, extended family? Are we happy that we are finding enough time to spend with them? Are we feeling connected? And what you would do is you just give that a score out of 10. So you might say, yeah, no, I'm pretty happy in that area. You might give yourself, say, an 8 in that area. And then you'd go, you know, some of you might have a partner or a significant other, and, you know, you're finding enough time to, you know, have your date nights and feel linked in and connected with them, and so, oh yeah, no, that you might say, okay, no, that's all fine for me as well, no problem at all. That's an 8 as well. The next area would be social. Are you finding enough time to connect in with your friends, find some, you know, coffee, dates for coffee with your mates, your friends? You organising enough dinners? Are you kind of, you know, just feeling linked in with your friendship groups? And if it was me, I would put a 9 there, because I love organising coffee dates with my friends, and I tend to have far too many of them. I should be working a lot of the time. So that's that one. And then the next one would be, am I having enough fun? So am I kind of organising enough experiences, holidays, sort of, am I generally feeling joyful, I suppose, as I travel through each day? Am I feeling like there's enough fun in my life? And you might say, oh, you know, life's a bit serious sometimes. That's about a 7. Probably could do with a little bit more, but it's okay. The next one is mission. And this is how we're feeling in our work area. How are we going in terms of our career? Is it really what we want to be doing? Are we looking for a change of direction or a change of career? How are we feeling within the, you know, just within the work that we're doing? I'm going to come back to that one, because this is the one that came up for me that helped me realise why I needed to join in with the 44-day challenge with my adult students. The next one is finances. Well, you know, we could all do with a bit more money, but, you know, generally speaking, you might say, no, that's okay, that's a 7 or 8 or so. Then you'd go on to health. Am I getting enough exercise? Am I moving? Am I kind of, you know, seeing the doctor if I need to sort of go and just to get a checkup? So you say, oh yeah, no, that's okay, that's fine as well. Well-being, again, this sort of links in with fun. Am I organising holidays? Am I organising enough things just to help me feel emotionally really, really great each day? The next one would be spiritual. For me, that just means, am I finding enough time, you know, to be still, really, and to have enough time to reflect on what's going on? So you might say, yep, oh, well-being's an 8, spiritual's an 8, and then finally education. Am I learning each day? Am I curious enough? And you go, oh yeah, I could probably do a little bit more study, a little bit more learning, but that's generally okay as well. So what happened for me was, when I got to mission, I was probably a 6, between a 6 and a 6.5. And I couldn't understand why that was, because I absolutely love and adore my job. I love seeing all my students every week. Everybody comes in, you know, really well prepared. I'm working with all the people, like amazing people, and the exact right people who I would want to be working with. So I was a little bit curious as to why was that a 6? Why was that a 6.5? And I reflected on it a little bit and thought about it, and the conclusion I came to was that I wasn't playing music that I wasn't actually teaching. I actually wasn't doing anything for myself. I was preparing all my lessons, and I was playing all the music that I was going to teach students. However, I wasn't getting on to playing music that I, you know, really, really wanted to play. And so that's what made me decide to join in with my adult students and commit to 44 days. So I'm up to day 9 today. I haven't done it yet today, but I'm about to. I'm up to day 9, and I have learned one of my favourite songs, or half of one of my favourite songs, Billy Joel's Honesty. I sat down and I played half of that song last night from memory, using all the tools and strategies that I teach in this amazing program that we teach here at Rhythm and Tunes Piano School. And I just could not be more excited about the fact that I can finally just sit down and enjoy myself without, you know, thinking, oh, how am I going to teach this, or what am I going to do tomorrow in terms of that lesson. I'm actually doing something for myself, filling up my own musical cup, nourishing the desire to create music myself. So there you go. In fact, I've realised that it's such a big challenge, and it's given me a great appreciation for all these little 6-year-olds that are doing their 30-day challenge. So I have a much higher level of respect. I already had a lot of respect for everybody that did it, but knowing what it's like now, I've got a lot of extra appreciation for all those people who do that in the studio. So if you are interested, what you might like to do is join me next Wednesday. I've got a introductory session happening at 11 o'clock next Wednesday morning. You might be interested in just coming along, finding out a little bit about how we teach this alternative approach, and joining us then. So Jeremy, thanks again for letting me know you can hear me. Jessica, oh, thank you, Jess. That's fantastic. Love it too. Fantastic. All right. Well, that's about it from me today. I'm so glad that I figured out my sound settings and everyone can hear me. So have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.